So a new snapshot was released today, 12w40a. This is another small snapshot. They are getting pretty close to the date that they want to release on. They wanted Halloween for the release date. So now they're just going to be kind of moving into bug fixes and stuff. So all these snapshots aren't necessarily going to have things added, just things changed. Now if you remember last week's snapshot, it was very buggy. Especially world generation. They have reverted back to the old lighting system, kind of, on the generating side of things, the world generating side. So the world will actually properly load now, which is pretty cool. But anyway, I'll quickly read the changelog. So at the top of the changelog it says, we've decided to aim for October 24th for the full Pretty Scary update. So they'll be doing it like a week before Halloween, something like that. I don't know if that's when they're going to release it, but that's when it's going to be kind of properly done. So the changelog is minor terrain additions for the witch. Flat world configuration now allows you to generate trees, strongholds, etc. A number of new NBT tags for items. That's basically just for map makers. It's the stuff that Seth Bling messes around with and stuff like that, I think. The pick block action now works on items. Pressing the 1 to 9 hotkeys whilst hovering over an item will put that item in that inventory slot. The left click action will no longer open doors, pull levers, push buttons or open trapdoors. Fire spread has been slightly nerfed again to prevent infinitely spreading fires, and more bug fixes and tweaks. So it's mainly just changes and mechanical things that have changed. So we'll quickly take a look at them. So one of them that I don't really mess around with this type of stuff, but I think it's pretty cool that they've added. If you remember, sometimes if you've got grass in your inventory, say if I had the last item thing in my inventory bar was a grass block, and I had the second like slot selected, and then I click the middle mouse button on the grass, it'll automatically jump to the grass that's in my inventory. Well, now that actually works for items. So if you see in the last part of my hotbar, there is a lever, and the item selecting thing on the hotbar is on number 2 at the moment. If I just click my middle mouse button, it will just jump straight to the lever because that's what I'm hovered on. So that's pretty cool. Makes things easier. It also works in creative mode. If I was in creative mode, let me just switch real quick, and I click the middle mouse button on the grass, I would get a grass block. If I was on the leaf, I'll get a leaf block, you know. So it's pretty cool. Just throw these away and then go back to that game mode. Another thing is left click won't work on buttons or doors anymore, which is really good because I mess around on creative mode a lot, and this is something that I always accidentally do. I've got like a whole setup of redstone and stuff. I'll go to press an important button, I'll accidentally left click and it'll delete the item, which is annoying. So now you have to right click in order to use the item. Left click won't do anything. It actually helps with doors as well, I've noticed, because you know when you're trying to break down a door, it'll keep opening and closing, but now it won't. So that's pretty cool. I've noticed that this has changed as well, the beacon block. I don't know if that was like a last week's one, but the beacon block has changed. I preferred the other one, you know, where it had a little spin thing inside, but this is cool as well. Another thing is, let's just change back into creative. Another thing is this, which is the new witch's hut. These will only spawn in swamp biomes, and from what I can tell, it spawns in the water in a swamp biome. I don't know if they're rare or not. This is the second one I've found. It's still kind of derpy, like in fact it might be because, I don't know, the cauldron and workbench is in the air. There is a plant pot, which is cool. They're one of the new items, obviously. Now apparently this is where witches spawn, but I've seen 2 of these in 2 different worlds. and I haven't seen a witch spawn in them, so I'm presuming maybe they only come out at night. So yeah, I don't know if... I am on normal. I don't know if they just spawn at night or if it's still not working properly. Let's just fly away a little bit. But at least they're adding some more things. No, it doesn't look like it's going to spawn. I don't know how they work. And there's slimes on the surface? What? What level are we? Okay, we are at level 64 and there are slimes. Is that new to swamp biomes or something? I don't know. If that's like a new thing for swamp biomes, I suppose that's pretty cool. Makes it easier to get slimes. It may just be a bug though. But yeah. Don't know how they... See, there's slimes everywhere. There's one there. Don't know how these are spawning. Let's put it back to daytime. Where is it? There it is. Definitely don't know what's going on with the slimes. So, witches are probably bugged or something at the moment, or they're just not working correctly. I don't know. So I'm not going to mess with the MBT things because that's not my cup of tea. Okay, so this is something I like. Get out my inventory. So say if you hover over one of these items and you want it in, you've got an empty inventory like this, but you want to be able to put it in a certain slot instead of shift clicking everything and then sorting it out after. If I wanted, I don't know, say if I wanted my food in this one, which is 7, if I wanted my food in slot 7, I could just hover over the item and hit 7 on the numbers and it would go straight to slot 7. And then if I wanted, I don't know, if I wanted grass or dirt in slot 2, just hover over it and press slot 2 and it'll go straight to that. And I believe it also works in survival. So if I get these all up here, if you wanted these in 7, yeah, so it works in survival as well. So it's a very nice way to sort items out, I suppose. So the last thing we'll look at is the super flat thing. I have no idea how to add layers. I think they were removed. The add layer thing was removed for now because it's not working properly or it hasn't been properly implemented yet. But there are a number of presets, and I have noticed that there's this thing here which is like a, I'm presuming like a seed type of thing. But there's also, it tells you this strongholds biome _1, there's decoration, dungeons and mineshafts, which is in the Tunneler's Dream one, so this has all of them. This has a village, overworld village, decoration, dungeon, lake, mineshaft, lava lake. So I'm presuming these can be customized to add whatever you want to add in each one. The thing that I like about all this is the redstone ready one. I've actually got a world downloaded that is the same as this one, the redstone ready one, and it's the one that most people use. It's sandstone and then a bit of stone and bedrock, because sandstone is extremely, like, a very good block. So that's pretty cool. But if I look at one that has, we'll look at that one, it's got some villages and stuff. So basically that's spawned like one particular biome and made it all completely flat, but everything still generates in it. Like there's still lakes, there's still pumpkins, there's still reeds. There might be some caves, I don't know. There is villages and strongholds that will spawn as well. So that's pretty cool. Don't know what you would use it for, but it's still pretty cool. This type of thing will be good for like building something on. There's reeds and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the snapshot. I'll leave the link for the download in the description. As always, make sure you back up worlds and stuff before you use it, just in case things break, because it does happen. But yeah, if you find anything that I haven't found or talked about, maybe something secret, let me know. Another thing is that it's nothing important, but some of the food items have been changed, like their sprites have been changed a little bit. Nothing too crazy though. But I think everything else is being pretty much covered. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.